What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's your boy DMR. What's going on today on this Sunday morning, May the 16th, 2022? Um, I'm making this video or this vlog or what you want to call it. I'm just making this for. I've been hearing some disturbing news for the last past days. Excuse me. It's pertaining to shootings, mass shootings here in the United States. And one particular shooting was, I think it's in Buffalo, New York, where this white supremacist ran into this supermarket in a predominantly black area. Put my glasses on. Predominantly black area and start shooting innocent African Americans, innocent black people. They said mostly females got shot. I think they got shot in the head with headshots. Time and time again, I keep telling y'all, man, is that one of the main reasons why I want to get out of the United States of America is because this issue. It's really scary to go into a supermarket thinking that you're going there to shop and get food for your family. Then you got to deal with some nut job coming in there, firing up the supermarket, and you possibly losing your life. It's really getting scary out here because these people that's doing this crap, they did it they did it down South Carolina with Dylan Roof. Now they doing it with this nut job. I don't know his name, and I don't really care to know his name. Again, this is one reason why I tell y'all get your passports, man, and really think about going somewhere. That's one factor. Excuse me, I have a thing I got an infection in my mouth or something. It hurts. The other factor is the Pookie and Ray Ray problem that we facing in America, meaning you have individuals that's destroying their communities through violence and they're targeting their own people. We have a tendency on doing this madness. And I'm not saying anything to say that we should go out here and do anything illegal or anything that's not right. But what I'm saying is that you can do one thing. You can go to the post office, get your application, fill it out, pay your $120, $150, and get your passport and start going to countries and start staying in these countries and getting affiliated with the terrain and the culture of the people. The reason why I say that is never go to a country and you're not familiar with the terrain. Again, I do promote international travel. I've always promoted it, and even before I came on YouTube, I've been an international traveler for about 20 years. 20 years ago is when my journey started. So if you have anything to ask me about traveling, I will be kindly to provide that information. We just will have to talk about it and call me if you want. If not, hit me up on my YouTube page in the comment section. Anyway, that's two factors is this Pookie and Ray Ray thing. Now, you have white supremacists around here taking upon themselves to induce violence. Then you got the Pookie and Ray Ray situation. So you have two situations here that's explosive. You have one situation where this young man has been indoctrinated with this kind of belief system that he can just run into a store and shoot people in the head and take people's lives. Then you have the other side, which is the Pookie and Ray Ray side. It's the same thing. The only thing is these people are from the community and they look like they're victims. And they share the same experiences in society. Listen to this. Neither one of y'all are liked in this society. Michael Jackson said it best. They don't care nothing about us. Now, you got a group of ignorant, emotional young men running around here with mommy issues. They shooting each other like it's no tomorrow. They causing all kind of havoc on each other. You know, they don't have no basic understanding of life. Because if they did, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't be acting like a goddamn emotional child around here acting out in society. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that you have two factors here of violence that you gotta have to interact with every day. For one, the white supremacists is everywhere. The white supremacists on the job, they might follow you while you're going to work. Not follow you, but they may be behind you. And you may be driving as slow as they anticipate you like driving. They might blow your horn and call you the N-word, and you know, the same thing with the Pookie and Ray Ray cat. It's a lot. Color, there's no color when it comes time for ignorance. People are just ignorant and they're sarcastic. But what turns the table is when they get emotional and they act with violence. Now, mind you, you're coming home from work or you going to work. You have no intention on getting into no issues, right? But this happened to me a few times. You know, the guy was like tailgating my car, so I kind of slowed up. So he speaks on the side of me, you nigger, and all this and that. You know, it's the N-word. I had a situation with this Pookie and Ray Ray guy, which is meaning Pookie and Ray Ray are cats in our society that have scummed to the level so much of ignorance that they don't even care. They don't care about their parents and all this and that. But Pookie and Ray Ray hit the jackpot in certain areas of talking to women because they got that certain thing that the woman like, that bad boy image. So I take that back a little bit. Pookie and Ray Ray has an audience when it comes down for dealing with women that want that behavior. I take that back. They have swag in certain issues pertaining to these kind of females that's in corporate America that they like their bad boy image. And this happens all over the place. So again, Pookie and Ray Ray, they have some swag in certain areas, but they're still ignorant. They're out here doing crimes against each other, shooting up their community. And they don't keep that same energy when a white supremacist do something to them, or some other foreigner that got a store in their community, come in their community, call them the N-word, and they still go back to the store the same day or in the week, and they keep supporting the store when you should boycott the store. Y'all should get together and be like, we're not going to support their store. You see? But here's the thing. Pookie Ray Ray ain't going to do that. And I'm giving factors here. I'm giving, the first factor is the white supremacists. The second one is the Pookie and Ray Ray. The third one is the police. Now, dealing with the police, it's kind of heavy because they have the law to protect what they're doing to you. All they got to do is justify the reason why they did something. And this is a leading factor in why people should get out of this toxic society altogether, especially people that look like me. And I say this. You could be going down the street riding. A car is going past the speed limit. The cop will stop you. The car that's going past him, he don't see that car, but the car that passes him have other occupants that look like him. Now I'm talking about white European police officers. They will let that car go by him, but they'll stop me and be like, well, you was going over the speed limit. Oh, really? Okay, officer, I had looked, it said 55. And you can go over a little bit over your speed limit, not much, right? So he stopped the car. He said, well, you were going that fast. Now, if I want to dispute it, he's going to start feeling some kind of way and say, sir, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you. It's what it is. You was past the speed limit. My radar said you were. I said, okay, sir. All right, officer. And basically that's it. But you got some officers that'll keep going on, and eventually it will get to him saying, step out the car. Now, when he says step out the car, he's wrong, because step out the car for what? Now, I'm going to step out the car, but why are you asking me to step out my car? Now, here's where the situation gets kind of hairy at. Suppose I say, no, sir, I'm not going to step out the car. I didn't do anything. Now he's going to find a way to justify to turn a basic traffic stop to a confrontation. This is why you got to be careful out here as a black man in America. I don't care if you're old, especially the young boys, young cats. Y'all got to start understanding these cops out here, they have the means to jam you up, and they will do it. I'm not saying all cops, all white cops are like that, but you got some black cops out here that's just as a-holes too. So take heed to this. When you get stopped by the police, be on your best behavior, man. Don't go out here acting tough, because they just looking for a reason for you to do that. But what I am saying is this. Those are three factors that you should get out of the United States of America. And I had got that I just said that phrase off of this guy named Q, that's a YouTuber in the YouTube family. His name is Q, and he said that, and I think that was that was a nice quote he used. And again, if I ever say something on here that's not from me, I'm going to give the person their respect and say who's it from. That way, they will get the credit, not me. You know, because some of us take something what somebody say and use it and say, I'm the one that invented it. When you know you're not the one that invented, the person over there that you look at his channel done that. So let's like be real, man, and give people their props and give people the proper respect where the respect is due. So again, we covered three aspects here. Now the other aspect I want to cover is we're dealing with toxic relationships and toxic toxicity with our women in the United States. Okay? And I say this to say this, y'all. I'm not saying nothing bad about all black women aren't bad. But I want to share this issue with y'all about this issue. To add on to the three factors why you should get out of the United States of America. Okay. Those are three I did. White supremacists, Pookie and Ray Ray, Pookie and Junebug, the police. The fourth factor is the toxicity within the black man or black woman interaction, getting together and having a relationship, or even if you want to just be friends and just, hang out. And it's not all black women, I just want to say, but it's the high majority of them. And I want to deal with those women in their late years. I want to deal with, like I said in my last vlog, I'm not going to keep repeating myself about this, but a woman that is an upper age, say they in their 40s, right? Or they 45, 50 years old. And she looks good enough to still, go a few rounds with, right? Now, mind you, she spent her 20s doing everything under the sun with Pookie and Ray Ray. We know how it is because we grew up going to school in the 80s, in the mid to early to the late 80s and the early 90s, graduated from high school. We seen these girls that was the head cheerleader, the head girl in her class, the class president of the school. She had the tough guy cat, right? That was going back and forth to jail, because back in them days, people was going to jail every day, not going to school. So these girls that would be going to these 4-year colleges like Howard and Cheney and all these other colleges, they would be geared toward the bad boy, toward the Pookie and Ray Ray. And today, them same girls got 4 or 5 kids by that same cat, or she got 2 kids by this dude, 2 guys, 3 kids by the other cats, right? So now, this woman is 45 years old. I see her, she look good, right? Nice figure, nice shape, nice right body. When I come to her, nice, respectful, what's your name? How you doing? What's like, what I'm saying, right, going on? Oh, nothing on this now. Okay, well, look, I like you. I like what I see. Can we exchange numbers? Probably me and you can go out sometime, have some coffee, have a pastry or something like that. Because I don't do dinner dates. I don't take females out to eat no more. I stopped that a long time ago. I only take women out to eat if they are potential to be my soulmate to my wife on a wife level. And I haven't met no female yet that is worthy of that. And in America, it's impossible, because I'm not going to get married to no chick my age or 5 or 10 years younger than me. And y'all know how old I am. So I'm not doing that. I'm going to find me a girl that's young, in her, early in her real, not somebody in their mid 20s, which is impossible to find in the United States. That's why I tell you to go abroad and seek other options. So here's the thing. This chick, so I tell her this. So suppose if I take her out, right? Suppose if I take her out to a dinner date. Suppose if I take her to Olive Garden, right? So we had plans to go to Olive Garden, then we're going to go to the movies. Now, you're paying, right? You're paying for Olive Garden. You're paying for the movies. Now, down here, we have movies that have bars. You can take your drinks in the movie theater, and you can order food while you're watching the movie. So now, all of this adds up to like $200, because don't forget, the popcorn down there $50 now. Your ticket down there $50. Or you might pay $80 for like 2. So factor all this in. So we ate at Olive Garden, we went to the movies, we bought drinks, we bought food. At the end of the night, now, You done spend $200, $250, right? At the end of the night, you get a peck on the cheek and a hug. Now, some people may say, what's wrong with that? For me, I'm spending my damn money, and I didn't pay for everything. I respect something. I respect a return. That's what I think. Okay? And I'm not going to get into detail, but this is why I say go abroad, because you have better options and your outcome would be much more better than you getting a hug and a daggone peck on the cheek, have a good night, then you take her out again and the same thing happens. That's some simp shit. Hoping to get something at the end. That's dead, y'all. This is 2022. You know, do I promote pump and dump? I don't promote it, but you know what? I don't knock people that do it. You know? And sometimes people of age, man, like me, I'm not too old, I'm not too young. I'm not trying to do all that to get into no relationship, man. You know? So what I'm saying, why am I saying this factor adds on to the other three? The reason why I say this. You want to have, if you are working every day and you're working to support yourself, every man should have a woman in his life, or women in his life. I come home from work, you know, suppose if I want a woman that cooks and does things. In America, that's a problem. That's a problem. And I feel sorry for you young brothers. I want y'all to pay attention and take heed of this. Y'all got it hard because I remember when you could find, not necessarily over here in like me, but I know it was easy back in the day to shack up with somebody, get together. Y'all may not be trying to be girlfriend or boyfriend. You may be. It was easy. Even if you wanted to throw them feet in the air. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, yo. All right, I'm back. Maybe if you wanted to throw them feet in the air. You know, it was easy. You know, it wasn't all these gymnastic cartwheels, aerial assaults, and I got to do all this and that. Nah. But here's the thing. You got a woman in her 40s and 50s, right? She done lived her best life in her 20s and 30s. She done been ran through. Now she see a guy like you that she knew you back in the day. This is me. Guy back in the day. I'm in fairly good shape. I'm not in the best shape, but I'm in fairly good shape, right? This sister that I know for 20 years to see me and say, oh, you looking good, right? Now, here's the same girl in high school. She was the school queen, right? She was the prom queen. She looking good and all that. Now, she got weight, she fat, but she still got a cute face, right? So you like, oh man, she ain't too fat, but she kind of had 3 or 4 kids. You like, okay. You might want to get with it and throw no feet in the air. I'm going to just be honest. But you got to think, this chick got 4 or 3 kids. What am I going to do with that? What is she worth? She's only worth for you y'all having a good time. You think I'm going to marry a female that got 3 or 4, 5 kids and take on the responsibility of them men with her? You're crazy. That would never happen to me. That might happen to you. That's not happening at DMR. That would never happen. And that's why I haven't gotten this far. I don't have no children. I'm not married. I don't got no babies mama drama. I don't tolerate that. I'm not no simp. Okay, so here's the thing. Think about that, y'all. Okay, the girl that you went to high school with, that was the prom school queen, she looked good. And there's many chicks that I went to school with, I seen today, they used to be on and popping. Today, they're kind of fat, they're overweight, but you got a few of them that look good. I wouldn't mind throwing them feet in the air. I ain't gonna lie, I'll throw them feet, them like souls. I'll throw them feet in the air. But I'm not gonna get married to them, nor am I committing to them in no relationship. So now, where does that leave you? Friends with benefits. At the age I'm at, marriage is out in America. And it may be out abroad too. I just, at this stage of my life, want to enjoy myself, have fun, and do what I got to do. Then when God calls me back and I pass away, I done did everything I could do, I had to do, and it's time to go through the other stage of life. This is for everybody. So what I'm saying is this. I'm saying to my young brothers and my middle-aged brothers and my older brothers, if you close to retirement, you take that money, you invest it, you go overseas, you find some place to go, and you enjoy your life, man. Don't let these females jam you up, because they will do that. And I haven't been jammed up yet. And I'm still trying to fight, because I know I might have my back against the wall, right? So I got to maneuver and do something to get out of it, right? I got to get out of it. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to stay out of the way of the white supremacists. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the Pookie and Ray Ray and Junebug. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the police. These three facts, and I'm trying to stay out of the way of women that will get you jammed up. Those are four. Those are four factors where you really, 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 really got to pay attention to as a black man in America. And I say black man in America because we suffer the brunt of everything. Everything that comes down, we suffer more than anybody, more than the Arabs, the East Indians, the Africans, everybody. We suffer like nobody. So what I'm saying is this, y'all. Again, 4 factors why you should leave the United States of America. Or United States of America. 4 factors. Study them factors. Leave a comment in my box. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Give me some support. I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber. I know I'm falling behind, but y'all can give me some support. So show your boy some love. DMR signing out. Until then, peace.